Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wang. I'm doing an all signs reading for you today, tuning into the day's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for you. So, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page, so you could have a one-on-one reading with me. So, all right, let's get to your reading. The overall energy right now is the Ace of Cups in reverse. A lack of self-love. You might be pouring into others and not yourself, like over sharing, over giving, centering others' needs and wants above your own. Interesting. What do we need to know? It looks like this is you're pouring into someone. There's a toxic energy here, a Capricorn energy. It feels like someone, geez, that's a lot, demanding a lot from you. It feels like they want all of your energy. They want all of the messages. It feels like they feel entitled to you, your energy. Feels like this is someone you're wanting to let go of. Yeah, it feels like you don't have any fight left. And it feels like there's a level of exhaustion here feels like you have tried to explain to this person again and again what your needs are. And it feels like there's just so much grief and disappointment with your connection with whoever this is. It feels like you're tired of it. It feels like we're at a point where nothing's happening, nothing's moving. It feels like this person withholds their energy, withholds communication. It feels like whenever in the past they've withheld their communication, withheld their energy, it gets you to do more. This person has trained you in this relationship to do less and less and less, and you have to do more and more and more. And it feels like the more you give to this connection in this person, the more you lose yourself. You lose... Okay, yeah, this feels like an enmeshed relationship. You could have children with this person, or this relationship is very similar to your family of origin relationship. It feels like this person is very domineering and controlling. The domineering and controlling doesn't come from a place of strength. It comes from insecurity and instability. This person's a bad leader. They lack transformation. They're not... feels like they're very unconscious. It feels like they would poo-poo the whole consciousness awakening, like that's not their jam. They want to control. They want to manipulate. Wow. So that's the overall energy of what you're working with right now. And where the hidden blessings are, wow. The hidden blessing is the Two of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands upright is someone at home, strategizing, planning. They've got enough desire and passion worked up that they are looking out at the world. They've got the world at their hands. They can do whatever they want, but they haven't taken the action yet. The passion has raised itself to a level of I'm starting to look, I'm starting to plan, I'm starting to strategize. In reverse, it feels like you are ready to, it's go time. You're ready to make a move. You're not just in a planning stage. You're ready to take action. It looks like you're withholding, pulling back your energy from this person, this relationship. You're realizing that there's no payout to it. There's no reciprocation. Nothing's coming back. Okay, this person feels like they are trying to manipulate you, maybe through finances. Some of them are, this person, it feels like they breadcrumb. I get the feeling that right now they have this energy and this belief that they can continue to give you less and less and less. And in the past, you have always accepted this unconscious agreement to accept less and less of their input into the relationship, less of their care. They just want you to hold the emotional and mental load of this relationship, of caring for it. It feels like there's this person might feel like their only obligation is financial. There's, oh boy. So it feels like there are a lot of emotions coming out around this and heartbreak. There could be third party. Feels like this, you thought that this relationship was your happily ever after, and instead this is a karmic lesson. There's something about the uncomfortableness of this present energy. It's so uncomfortable. It feels like you're ready to take action. It feels like you've tolerated a lot. And in this present energy, you're finally ready. It's like it's gotten so intolerable that you're ready to move on, move out, move forward, away from this type of energy. It feels like you have something that you've wanted. You've been wanting blessings. You've been consciously manifesting blessings. However, energetically, this person and what you need to learn, it feels, from this relationship, to not to have your own space, to not have an enmeshment, to value your own energy, to value your time, communication. You've learned a lot about manipulation and control and fear and lack. It looks like you're wanting to consciously turn your wheel of fate. That's very empowering. It feels like we're at this choice point where you're deciding, I'm going to, it's time. It's time. I'm done tolerating. Feels like you've expended a lot of energy tolerating, tolerating jobs, tolerating family situations, tolerating your home life. It feels like you're done tolerating. Wow. All right, what you're leaving behind is that devil energy, is that toxicity, codependency, dependency, obsession. It feels like you might have spent so much of your time in this relationship. You thought you were co-creating and both on the up and up, both being honest, but it feels like this person is very manipulative and they want what they want. and they feel like they feel very entitled to your energy, your time. Boy, there's a lot here. You're leaving that behind. You're leaving behind that this person has this cruelty streak. It feels like you really seen that lately at the end of this relationship, how cruel this person can be, how punishing. It's like they like to play with people's emotions. They want to win. They want to look victorious. This person's very concerned, very egoic. They need to win. They need to look like a winner. Oh my God. But this person lacks passion. This person doesn't really have stamina. This person might have some impotent issues, unable to really create, unable to really show up in a powerful way. It feels like this feeling of impotence that they have, it makes them more, it doesn't feel like this is the kind of person that would address issues. So instead they compensate by how they treat others. They're stuck. They're unable to move forward, and because they've never learned how to be independent, they need, they're very dependent. They don't see this. It feels like they believe that they're the top Pumbaa, the top person, and everyone else is less than them, except they don't really value those around them. That, there's a lack of appreciation, a lack of care. It feels like you're leaving behind all of that, and you're leaving behind that hopeless quality, that stuckness. It feels like you were absorbing a lot of the emotional difficulty in the space. This person does not know how to heal themselves. They don't know how to, it feels like it's all ego and delusion and props, and so it's not real. It's not anything you can ground into. It's how they're very concerned with their perception, and it feels like you're just letting go of all of that. You're letting go of having to, it feels like their energies that I just described have gotten into your space by being in their energy, by being enmeshed. So you don't know what's their energy and what's your energy. And so it looks like by being in this relationship, you are receiving unwanted karma, unwanted how All right. So that's what you're leaving behind, which is amazing. How to get the most of the energies right now is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Dependency. This is letting go. It feels like you've felt like you needed this person, and maybe to some degree you've needed this person. Codependent. I need this person. It feels like you're letting go of dependency. Yeah. So your whatever timeline that you've been exploring, it feels like you've learned all that you needed to learn about codependency and not feeling like you can do it on your own. Yeah. I think acknowledging this is not happiness. This is not a happy home. This is not a happy life. This is exhausting. I'm not creating a world that I love, that I'm excited about, that I'm interested and curious about, that I'm inspired. I'm not living that life. I'm it feels like you're expending a great deal of energy in this connection, trying to tolerate, trying to change, trying to heal, trying to get someone to be someone other than they are. They're not going to change. And it feels like you've been holding in there for a long time, and it feels like you've learned all that you can learn from this person, from this relationship. The last lesson is learning to let go, learning how to be independent. Yeah, learning how to walk away from something where you have emotional attachments, but there's nothing there for you. And it feels like it is hard for you to walk away from relationships, jobs. If there's any inkling, have I tried every avenue? It feels like, yes, you have. You definitely have. It looks like you're looking for a new inspiration, something that you can, as you're detangling from this relationship and letting go and healing from it, it feels like you're entertaining new ideas, new inspired ideas, and you're taking a leap of faith. Feels like I'm taking the last bit, all of my energy that I have, and I'm trusting, and I'm ready to take this leap of faith. It feels like it might be harder to take this leap of faith logically, but more in your lower chakras, heart chakra, maybe solar plexus, sacral. It feels like you're following your intuition and following your heart and taking that leap of faith away from it feels like towards something that you love, towards something. So instead of centering this relationship and centering this person, it feels like you're starting to take these leaps of faith towards what you would prefer. What inspires you, what delights you, what you're curious about. Wow. Okay. What's supporting you is imbalance, temperance, and impatience. Yes. This imbalance, this impatience that you might be feeling, it feels like it's getting uncomfortable enough that you're willing to do something about it. You're willing to take action. It feels like you've been in a bit of a nightmare scenario here, and it's not uncomfortable enough that you would take action and do something about it, because you're like, well, if there's a chance, I don't want to, make a move that I regret. But it feels like what is working for you, what's supporting you, is the imbalance, is the lack of patience with this person. And is it enough? Is it enough that you're willing to seek a transformation, let this end with the Death card, and seek a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new timeline? I do not perceive that this person is going to transform. If they are, you're not their medicine. It's not you that's going to transform them. It looks like things are getting uncomfortable enough that you're seeking and willing to take action, which is important, because you can think all day long, but when you're ready to take action, this is a 3D world that we're in. So it's about the physical. It's about making physical changes. It's about willing to allow the rubber to meet the road and have the courage of your convictions and start showing yourself how to take action. Wow. Okay, what to be mindful of right now is the Four of Pentacles. What to be mindful of are those fears that are keeping you clinging on to something or someone that brings you stability, what you think is bringing you stability, what you think is maybe financially, maybe finances, maybe you're dependent on this person for finances, maybe it feels like just to be aware, be conscious of, is why I'm choosing this person because I'm obsessed? Am I dependent on this person so I don't feel like I have other options? Feels like there's a lot of detangling that you could start doing and learning about your beliefs that make you feel like you can't do something else, that you can't do anything without this person. Feels like you're getting ready to move on, it looks like learning how to be alone, that how to make that work, how to be whole by yourself. And it feels like you get a great deal of strength and courage from going at this alone. It feels like you've got something that you've been working on, some finances. Boy, so confirming it. So it looks like there's no love here, and that's what you're feeling, is the Ace of Cups in reverse, that it's not loving to stay in this environment. It's not loving yourself. It's not loving yourself to stay with someone who's inconsistent, who might shift their energy if they feel you pulling your energy back and wanting to leave. It feels like this person, it feels like you've given them lots of chances like that, and they do enough to placate you, and then they go back to an old way of being. It looks like you're wanting a balanced relationship. Some of you, it feels like you're wanting to go into, from this relationship right into another relationship. Like it feels like for some of you, your greatest fear is being alone, not being in a romantic relationship, for a myriad of reasons there. And it looks like for some of you, there's this invitation to get to know yourself, to be able to, it feels like people have been able to take advantage of this belief that you can't be alone, that you have to be in a romantic relationship, that somehow you're not whole or complete, whatever those beliefs are. And it looks like until you feel whole and complete, you will continue to attract these type of codependent relationships until you're willing to be by yourself, until you're willing to feel whole and complete outside of a relationship. Does that make sense? So, all right, I'm going to go ahead. If this has been resonating, you can follow me over onto Patreon. I'm going to do an extended reading and look at health, relationships, because I assume this has been a very relationship-y type of reading, creativity, new opportunities, and career and finance. So I'll meet you over there on Patreon. The extended reading link is in the description box. Just click on that and follow me over. I'll see you there. Take care.